Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, Sigvalgrim here and welcome back to another video. We got the new chest in Injustice 2 Mobile, the Legends of Injustice 2 Mobile. And it looks amazing without actually opening the chances, because we got Raven in there, we got Destro, we got Manta. Boy, they definitely do know how to market this. But we're going to go in depth today to see if you should buy this chest and if this chest is worth this amount of gems. Also, if you don't want to sit throughout the entirety of the video, I'm just gonna say that you're far more likely to not want to open this chest than to want to open this chest, regardless of your situation. So if that's all you needed from this video, then you're welcome, goodbye, and subscribe before you go. But now getting deeper into this. So first, when I saw this legendary chest, I got excited myself, but those are not the only 3 legendary characters in there. And funny enough, even though they are, let's say, the poster legendary characters for this chest, they are actually going to be one of the lower chances legendary characters. In terms of the other stuff, it's going to be a weird mix of a premium hero chest that has some League of Anarchy in there, though yet again, we don't really care about those chances because you're not gonna open it to get an EPI. If you get an EPI, you're going to be grateful, but this is not the purpose of it. So getting to what actually you would want from this chest, and boy, there's a lot of legendary characters in here. I'm pretty sure I might be wrong on this one. Feel free to correct me in the comments, but I'm pretty sure there's every single legendary character in here except for Venom Who Laughs, and you might be like, oh, that's a great thing. And in total, there's going to be an 8% chance to get a legendary character. And if you're one of those people that are like, oh, I've never gotten a legendary character, they're so hard to get, open this if you want to only open it for the sake of having a legendary character, like a character with a purple border. But yeah, getting deeper into this. So let's take a look at each of the legendary characters. This drop is worthless because she's got the challenge, and even if she didn't have a challenge, she's useless in raids and soul raids. She's only good in Arena and Champions Arena. This dude is going to be on the, you're not really looking for him, but it's not gonna be that bad if you get him. And keep in mind, it's going to be 200 shards for each, so this is going to be 3-star drops, compared to other chests that would have, let's say, straight up 4-star drops, so that's something also to keep in mind. So first, so far we got the useless one, and then we have something that's like, meh. You shouldn't actively pursue getting him, but you can't be too mad if you get him. So 1 bad, 1 mech. Then we have Collector over Superman. This is yet again a bad drop. He's got the challenge. And you really don't need to speed up the process. And even if you do, he's not gonna be such a great character. We have Raven. This is a good one. The first good one. And you do want to get Raven. Not necessarily from here, but generally speaking, you do want to get Raven. You want to max out Raven. Raven shards are never too bad to have, and even if you get extra shards, you'll trade for some other shards. So this is a good drop that was also marketed for that thing on the cover of the chest. We have Martian Manhunter. He's also a mech drop to the point where if you get him, it's gonna be fine, but if you don't get him, you're not gonna be too mad. It's not something you should actively pursue. And to be fair with all of you, I got Martian Manhunter from the Labor Day legendary chest back in September, I think, or October. And it was the same situation. I was not actively pursuing him. I got him, I bought his gears, I built him, and I used him like 10 times because I was excited and I haven't used him in months. So it's mech towards a bad drop, I guess. Suicide Squad Harley Quinn is going to be a bad drop because both her and Enchantress actually are going to be bad drops, because you're going to only make use of them in Arena and Champions Arena, and they're only good when you have the whole League of Anarchy team, and getting their gears will also be a struggle in itself. So you really don't want Enchantress and you really don't want Harley. Grodd is a good drop, let's say, though it's a very unoptimal way to get him because he's got literally a chest that has an 8% chance to get his ass at 200 shards too. And he's got the challenge that you'll eventually farm with League of Anarchy characters, which you should actively pursue getting anyway. So I don't know, my dude. He's a, let's say, a mech drop. or even a good drop if you want to consider him. I'm going to consider him a mech drop because a lot of the people opening this might have him unlocked or maxed out. And the thing about him and Deathstroke is that once you have them at 3 stars, their value of shards is going to heavily diminish because you really need them unlocked, but after you've unlocked them, it's not going to add that much value the more star rating you get on them. But yeah, if you don't have him unlocked, it's going to be a good drop. If you have him unlocked already, it's going to be a drop. Then we have Darkseid. Darkseid is going to be a bad drop too. Like, look, it's gonna be one of the better bad drops because at the very least he comes with gears and achievements, so you're actually going to be able to play the character without spending additional gems. But it's only good in rank 9 champions or not, and will do nothing outside of those. Brainiac is a mech drop if you don't have him maxed out, because maxing him faster doesn't hurt, though if you want to do that and if you want to do it for gems, you can just refresh his challenge. Because his challenge is cheap to refresh, starts at 50 gems. So it's something that you really should not actively pursue. And if you already have him maxed out, like a lot of people do, or at 6 stars at the very least, it's going to be a bad drop. Manta and Arkham Knight Batman. Manta is going to be a good drop regardless. Yet again, it's going to be the same situation as Raven, where regardless of your current situation, even if you have him maxed out 7 stars, you're still going to be able to trade those shards for something better. And Arkham Knight Batman is going to be the same as Deathstroke. If you have him, if you don't have him and you unlock him from here, that's going to be great. But if you have him at 3 stars, that's going to be borderline useless to get him from here again. Also, there's far better chests to get that. So far, there's only a 1% chance to get something good regardless of the situation we are in. And that is to get Manta and Raven. If that's the only good thing you can get, do not open this chest. Then, we have a 2% chance that you might get something good, depending if you have Deathstroke or Arkham Knight Batman. If you're missing both of them, but nothing else checks out from here, a 2% chance to get something useful is still not worth that many gems. Because when you see a 2% chance, it's kind of the percentage chance you would get for specific legendary characters in the bad chests to get them. So at that point, you might as well pick your legendary character that you want to waste gems for and not go for this one. Now, getting into people who should maybe actually buy the chest. Let's say you don't have Raven. Let's say you don't have Deathstroke. Let's say you don't have Grodd. Let's say you don't have Manta, or at the very least not maxed out. Same with Raven, not maxed out. Let's say you don't have Arkham Knight Batman. Let's say you're missing shards for Brainiac. And let's say you want Justice League Superman as well. This would be the only kind of situation that I see somebody would want to buy this chest, if you're able to benefit just from so many of the drops. Because it might be an 8% chance to get a legendary, but you get this shit, it's gonna be useless. You get this shit, it's gonna be useless, no gears. You get this shit, you're going to waste all your resources as a new player to max him out only to realize that he's crap. You get this shit, you're going to eventually have more shards than you would ever want for him. It's just a lot of garbage in here. So yeah. Only if you literally need kind of everything from here, and even at that point I would suggest you open specific legendary chests for those legendary characters. Like, this is bad, my dudes. This chest is for the most part bad. But if despite my advice you decide to open this, make sure to record it and send it to my Discord server so I can make a compilation out of them and upload it. Thank you so much in advance, and goodbye.